Good morning, folks. Well, it's afternoon now. I've been messing around with my computer and everything else all morning. It's been one of those mornings. Anyway, I went shopping again yesterday and I just wanted to show you what I picked up. So, first off, I'm going to show you this wedding. No point in showing you the whole thing. I already threw the top away. This is just the skirt of it. It's quite small, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that right now. Maybe throw it in the wash for one thing. But this is the part I took off. This is a ruffle that was along the collar or the top. And it had this business around it, which I thought was very pretty. Then it had these pearls around the waist. This is what was on the sleeves. So I just nipped that off. And this was around the collar. So, and then on the bodice, we had a few nice pieces of applique, which I took off. There's no beads or anything on. Oh, there is a couple of beads on that one. So I guess over time they've just come off. So there's a few pieces of applique there, and not much to it, but it didn't cost a whole bunch, so um, it was worth. It was under $10, so that's cheap for a wedding dress. All right, even though there wasn't much on it. So anyhow, there was that. So I picked that up at the senior center. Then I have one of these already, and I just love it. It's like a mantle cover, because it goes along this way, and then it drops down on the sides, like the sides go around the end, and then this drops down along the front. It is so pretty. I actually have one on my box that um, it's shaped like a mantle, but it has slots in it that carries all the bags as they're waiting to go out to you guys. So yeah, I think it's really pretty and really like it. So I picked that up, and I picked up this jacket here, and on it, oh, no, I can't find it. I'll show you later when I find it. There was applique on both sides that I took off last night. The only reason I didn't just throw this out was this has this collar that goes all the way around. And I didn't know if somebody might want that for something. And then these buttons are really neat. And even the lining is a nice color. So I wasn't quite sure what to do with that. But it's a neat little jacket. But I took off the applique that I wanted. So I don't know if anybody's going to want any of this or not. It looks like it's nubby like silk, but I'm not positive what it is. And this outfit was there, and this is the bottom, and it's all silver, sparkly, and then up the front we got this band of I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. It's just covered with bling, and then that goes all the way to the top. So it's sleeveless, but all of this fabric is that beautiful silver with all the sparkles. So I'm going to be taking that apart as well. So I thought that was kind of interesting, kind of cool. Well, here's the applique. This is the applique that was on that green outfit, and it is just so pretty. So basically, I bought the outfit for the applique, but it's very pretty. All right. And I picked up a bag of lace, and this lace was in it. I just rolled it on here. But this blue lace was in the bag, and there's about 9 yards on there. And I rolled this up last night. I don't know how many yards are on it. I didn't measure it, but not 9. But there's a fair amount on this one. It's very pretty. So then there's that one, and also in the bag was this one, and this one is cotton with the ribbon running through it. So I thought that was nice. And a small piece of this one. You know, not a whole lot of it. I don't even know if there's a yard there. But pretty nonetheless. And then also in it was a roll of ribbon. You know, just that floral ribbon that's good for wrapping packages. And then a roll of this this hair with the flowers on it, purple flowers. So yeah, so I thought that was a fairly good deal. I go through a lot of ribbon, wrapping up parcels, and then I think I'll bundle up quite a bit of the lace into packages maybe for you guys. Then I found this scarf. I didn't buy a lot of scarves. There was a lot that had bling on them, but they don't seem to sell, so I'm not going to buy them anymore. But this one I thought was very shabby chic, so I love that one. I got this little package of notebooks, so there's that. Then there's a doily. They had their Halloween stuff on sale, so the only thing I picked up was this little headband with the little ears on it, because most of it was all picked over. I'd already bought wings at full price, so there was just that I picked up. Then I got some doilies. The pink one, then I got the green one. And there's 2 of those. And these are, nobody's ever even used these. I swear somebody does these just for something to do, because they're always brand new. And then there's this one. So pretty. And it's got those little puffy ones on it. The little, looks like grapes. So then there was this one. And sorry, I gotta get these stupid tags off of them so I can pull them apart. Then there's this one. And there's 2 of those. These are perfect as well. Not a thing wrong with them. Oh, another tag. Should have done that last night, I guess. And then we've got this ecru. one. And this one is the same as the white. Brand new, done like that. There's only one. And then there is this one. It's very thin, very pretty. There's 1, 2, 3 of those. Very nice. Then there's 2 done in this purple. This one, which is fairly large. And then this one, which is a bit smaller. And then 2 of these that have the cotton in the center. And then 2 square yellow ones. And then there's a bigger one in the orange. And then a smaller one just like that. And this is a little bit different of an orange color. And this is a little bit different of a doily. It's kind of a hexagon shape. And then there's this one. So I thought those were very nice, and I was happy to find them. Hopefully you guys want more doilies. Then I found this scarf. Love the trim on it. The scarf is kind of just a pretty light brown, very soft, kind of a shabby color. So yeah, so there was that. Then I found another outfit, and this one has 3 layers on the skirt. This is the first layer with all this bling around the outside, and then this layer with all the bling, and then the bottom layer has a ruffle on the bottom and this color, and then the bodice is like this. So this is very nice because all of these can be cut out separately, and then it's got all this banding around it as well. So it's quite a neat, and it's a small, like a child's. What size is it? 38, made in India. So I don't know what size that would be. There. Then I found some. Oh, there's a couple more doilies I found in it. This was at the senior center, and this is a. Here's one in this yellow, and then I've got one that size, and this one's a little bit bigger, and then this one's a little bit smaller. So that's a triple. And then there's just this one little lace doily. placemat thingy that was there. So yeah, there's those. And I found some fabric. So this teal one is the first one. It's quite thin, um, very pliable. Lots of bling top to bottom on this one. So, I'll be cutting that up into squares. So then I found this one, which I thought was very shabby, chic kind of. I really like this one. It's got a checkerboard background and then these flowers. And I think it's very pretty. And then this one that has this lovely trim all the way around it. And I don't really know what it was because it isn't a table cover because it's long and narrow. So I don't know what it was meant to be. And then there was this one. Yeah, I got it, but I'm not crazy about it. There's this, has these pictures on it. So, it's of a castle and a lady, a couple of ladies in the front. So I don't know if they're all the same. No, they're not. So it's interesting. It's a sort of I don't know, it's really thin too. Nylon-y kind of, sort of. There's something nylon in there. Anyway, there's that. This is another scarf that I found. Love the beading on it. And this one is real fur. And it's pink. But it's real fur, so it was expensive. But I thought it was really cute. And these curtains I liked because of all of the pretty daisies on them. So there's lots of daisies to cut out there. If anybody wants daisies, they'll be really nice in the spring. And then this tablecloth this is new too. It's never been washed. And somebody's put, no, it came this way. It came with the fabric in it for doing cross stitch. Aida cloth is made right into the panels, and they've done cross stitch on a few, but certainly not all of them. So I don't know whether I'll probably just cut this into pieces. And if you wanted, they've done the cross stitch all around the outside. They just didn't put anything in the center of most of them. Some of them they did put a rose in, and then these ones they did all around the outside. So I would assume that's what they were going to do. They weren't going to do the roses on the outside of the ones that they put just a rose on the inside. So I don't really know why they did what they did, but anyway, there's that. And then I found this one. It looks very Indian. This is all thread. It's not painted on there. It's just very thin, but it's all embroidered into the cloth. And this is like a tablecloth. So, there's a fair amount of design on this that could be used on various things. Lots of these paisleys. And the last piece was this one. And this is all lace, hot pink, hot, 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 hot pink. Um, and it's pink roses, pink roses. So yeah, so there's lots of this as well. So I will be cutting those up into bundles. And that's about it. I think that's everything. Again, if I forgot something, I will show it to you next time. But thank you very much for watching. If there's something, if you're not a member of Nanny's Attic by Nola and you wanted something you saw in here, leave me a message underneath the video. Now, if you're a member, I would prefer that you waited till it came up. But if there's something you're interested in, you can tell me what it is that you like, and I can tell you whether it's going to come up or not. So we can go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.